type a few things and it finds them. So on the iPhone, it can find all the products or find all the contacts just by typing a few things in the quick search. It dials the phone. It sends email. It goes to the website. It can email a PDF of the quote of the sale right out of the iPhone. And it gives you error messages, and it has a related value list. So a lot of these things wouldn't have been possible with a PHP site assistant.
With or without?
With what?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you. You said it would not be possible.
No, these are the kind of features that wouldn't have been possible. Some of these features wouldn't have been possible with just using the PHP site assistant.
Oh, site assistant.
Right. Okay.
So I have a question, please. But you had your developer working in PHP, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you still using the PHP site assistant, or is it bypass that?
We took a lot of the code of the CSS from the PHP site assistant, so he didn't start from scratch.
Okay.
So we ported a lot of the site assistant, particularly the CSS part of it, and the functionality of that, and then we built upon that. So that was like a good foundation to start from, give us a kickstart.
So you end up developing specific layouts in the FileMaker database itself to support the PHP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the fields and everything you need are there in your database,
Yeah.
or on the layout that you're using. And you've just sort of gone beyond what the site assistant capability is.
Yeah, I'll show you in a second some of the things, because we're using Ajax and PHP. The idea of, creating a quote and emailing a PDF right out of the iPhone, I mean, that's an amazing thing that PHP could do, stuff like that. So, additional benefit of going this route is that we also now have a web browser version of Keybase, and I'll show you that. That the same, we just repurpose the same code, and now customers can access our whole system through any web browser or any computer, just by changing the CSS and the different. We've done it a little differently because we take advantage of more screen space that you have on a computer than on an iPhone. And then the other benefit of this is that we can easily customize it to our clients. So, we have different client versions now of this, and clients just pick and choose which fields they want to show on their iPhones. And, I'll give you a sense of that. So, you can not do it now, but it's here. You can test it out on your own iPhone. Here's the IP address. This is in your
flash drive?
Yeah, in your flash drive. Or you can go to www.testiphone.com. It automatically will enter the login name and the password for you. And if you do go and you play with it, I'd like to get some feedback from you, because we're still in the process of growing it and developing it. So I have these slides in case the doesn't work, but let me see if I can do a live demo, because a live demo is more impressive than a all right. So let me start from the beginning. So here's the iPhone simulator. Is that coming across okay?
Yeah, great.
I'm sorry, I didn't clean out my other screen. So here's my icon I created. Just click on that, and it opens up the web page. And I already preset the password, so it basically just opened right up. So that's coming right off my server. That wasn't too shabby in terms of speed, was it?
Not at all.
So then I'm going to click on my open orders, open quotes right there. And then here they are. I can just scroll down and see all my orders. And they give me the status. They give me the date. They give me the the amount. So then I can just click on any one of these to go to the detail. And So now you see the more icons appear up top here. So this is the list view. This is create a new sale. This is to find. This is to edit, and this is to email. So all of that capability is made possible through the PHP that you're able to do.
So is the experience like when you're on a list view, do you get inertial scrolling? I mean, does it feel like an iPhone app versus a web app?
Yeah, you can scroll with your finger.
Right, but you're actually, it's a web page. You're not taking advantage of the iPhone SDK, right? So the buttons
Right.
and all those elements you created for on the web page.
Yeah.
But it feels
Yeah.
maybe like an iPhone.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you can play with it. I mean, it has the features of the iPhone features where you can see how, well, I didn't pick one with an email, but if I clicked here, I'm going to go to email. If I click on the phone, I'm going to dial the phone. Let me just get one which has the phone number so you can see it.
It's doing all that through the email is a web browser.
So if I click here,
It's the connectivity in the room.
Well, that's because you're on the simulator.
Yeah, you can't call.
You can't call from that.
You're clicking on the phone number.
oh right. Anyway, it calls up, it brings up a dialog says, do you want to dial the number?
Right.
If I click on that, it brings me to the email in the iPhone. Right there. See
Cool.
that?
Excellent.
And if I go up here and I hit this envelope, now I have an email and it's attached to PDF, and I can write a little message saying, it puts it in there, please find your sale quote, PDF, blah, 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 and it would send the email.
And FileMaker created that PDF for you?
No, the PHP did.
And the PHP did it on the server, not on your phone, correct?
Well, we could do it either ways. We can do it through PHP or we can do it through SMTP. We can use your server. We have give them the option whether they want to send it out through the FileMaker server or whether they want to send it out through the PHP. They can configure it. I can show you that configuration. And they can make it secure. They can do it. They can add SSL to it, make it a secure email also.
And the experience of clicking on it, having the phone number come up and send an email is the same on Android? I mean, it feels similar to this?
I didn't test all that part of the Droid. I just looked at the look and feel and the basic functionality. But, I don't know, we could
You
work
can play
on
with mine during the break, see if it's
Yeah.
got the haptic feedback and all that too.
all right, so let me just quickly show you a new sale, and then I can move on. I got more material. So basically, a new sale is going to ask them for a contact. So I'm just going to put ASS, don't take it personally, and immediately it came up. You see that? How fast that was?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Associated down.
So I just hit plus, and then it asks me to be sure that this is the contact I want in case your fingers didn't hit the right one, because there'll be a list usually. So you hit OK.
It's an unfortunate name that
I was glad my name did.
So then all the value lists, you can go into this mode where you see how it has next and autofill. So I can basically just go click on that, go to the next thing, just stay in this mode, and just fill the fields, the shipping, the billing, and just keep going down this like this. Salesperson, I can select the salesperson, the quote type. You see how the value lists are changing?
Mm-hmm.
So here I can write the customer's PO number,
That's pretty fast.
and then go to the next. I can write a comment to the customer. I can write a note for the salesperson. The sales type, a lot of these fields default, and then I can get to the ship via, and just put UPS in there. Next, if I want to give them a global discount on this quote, I can just apply a global discount if I want, or I can put a discount amount in, either or. If I want to put the shipping charge in, I can, if I know it at the time.